Hi book friends, welcome to my 2024 book journal tour. Thank you so much to everybody who has shown interest in my book journal. It means so much to me because this is my very first one. I saw other TikToks of book journals and that gave me the motivation to start my own. So without further ado, here is my book journal. Obviously have to start out with stickers because I have like 1,001 of them to put on there. This is my cover page. My friend Katie drew anything that was like the, she calls it fake calligraphy on I think 3 of the pages in my book. So I love how this turned out. She also did the rating guide for me at the top of here. And then I wrote out how I would determine like the stars that I'm giving. So you can pause to read that. And then created a reading challenge. I normally read about 60 to 70 books a year. So I just made it 80 in case I'm able to read any more than normal. And then my bookshelf. This is honestly my favorite part of the entire journal. So the colors also correspond to the rating from this page as well. Another way to keep track of it. The next page are my annual stats. I just wanted to keep track of this because I actually just started listening to audio last year and I thought it would be a cool way to like see how I'm reading my books and then how many pages. And books purchase is a real problem because I can't stop buying books. I don't tend to DNF books, but I just included it in there just in case. And then my rating stats as well, just seeing how many I'm giving like per star for the month. 24 books in 2024, so I use my Canon IV2 mini printer to print out these book pages, and then I'm just including the stars as well on these. I love how this is turning out. I think I'm about halfway through it so far. Then I've got my A to Z challenge, which I saw in several other book journals and gave me the idea to do it as well. I'm a little over halfway through on this, and this is just a really fun way to keep track of books read. I'm not like going by each letter intentionally, it's just kind of as it happens. And then my ARCs or advanced reader copies. I don't get a ton of them every year, but just a fun way to keep track of it and when I review them and read them. Then is my book bracket. This is honestly my least favorite page of the entire journal just because I don't think I measured it out correctly, but this was my starting point, so next year I'll make accommodations for it, and then I'm just filling it in as the months go by. Next up is my physical TBR. I have probably over 200 books on my shelves that I have not read, so this is only a fraction of them. But my goal this year was to read more of my physical books, so this is a good way to track it. And then my book reviews. This page is not fully done. My ADHD has been hitting hard on this page just because like I can't fully decide what I want to do color-wise for it. But Katie did do the letters for me and then I drew in the book and flowers behind it. So one of these days that'll be finished. And then very last are my actual book reviews. I have not separated them out by month. I'm just kind of continuing to go as the months go by, not really separating them out, which is something that I may change for next year, but I keep the same format for all of my reviews, and then when I finish 6 books, I just move on to the next and create brand new blank pages. So I cannot wait to see all of your journals because I've seen so many people say they're going to create them now. Tag me in them so that way I can share the love on yours as well.